Hey everyone. So today I want to talk about a book that recently Billionaire Oprah Winfrey just released. I'm going through it now and you can learn some ridiculous stuff which I will tell you on making money, on being a better person and preparing yourself to succeed in the world and certain things that you can do uh, based off the advice she gives that I have found from observing numerous billionaires and successful people that they incorporate, and poor people and other not so well off people, bless their hearts, don't really do very well. So the first thing I want to talk about in this book, which was released a couple months ago, it's brand new, is basically a mentality on not really whining or crying about failures. It might be like the a very simple thing, but let me explain how important this is. The whole idea behind it is, and obviously Oprah phrases it much better than me, is that every failure that you go through in life, or every rejection's a better word, it actually leads you to a better place. And if you have that mentality, well, and here's the distinction. I found that many successful people have this as a mentality, almost like a tricking themselves to think about this. Whereas Oprah's, maybe she's already tricked herself to believe this, but she's literally stating this in her book. She literally states, hey, it's for sure moving yourself to something better. Not so much like, hey, you gotta believe it in this way. And I feel like you have to take it with a grain of salt. And I've seen it through my own life, and I've seen it in Oprah's life and numerous others. Especially if you're a new soul in this world and you're a little bit desperate and you're going through life just trying to take anything that you can get, the first thing that you can get. Again, this can be applied to so many things like dating or finding a job or getting a business deal with a company or partnership with a company, or figuring out which network you want to partner with because you're I don't know, social media personality or a big business. If you are just going along with it, and the first person who says, hey, I like you, you just jump on them, and I see it all the time. People jump into the first job that they're offered, or they jump into the first opportunity they're offered. They often get screwed the heck over because it's not really where they want to go. It's actually, in a different direction, but they're paying them, and they make excuses like, oh, the economy sucks or whatever. And now they're going along in a different direction where they want to be headed for their 5 or 10 year goal. If your goal is to get into the media or entertainment industry, and it's a very competitive business, and you're just like, please, 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 and you take the first thing you get, that's where it can end up. And that's very, very important because if you look at these people's lives, you realize that had they taken that first opportunity, or if they were not rejected from that first thing, or that second thing, or that third thing, or they were fired, or they were demoted, they wouldn't be where they are now, or they wouldn't have found it as quickly as they would because they would have stayed too long at some employment or whatever. And a great example is Oprah. Like in her book, she pretty much admits that, hey, if I was not demoted from my position as a news anchor in Baltimore, I would not have stumbled across my talk show. And this whole thing would not have occurred where, now she's giving away cars to every member of her talk show. That was like one of her biggest episodes. And it's a very interesting story, and that's the biggest thing I want to talk about in this video, that one concept. Now there's so many other things in her book that's so amazing. But I just want to keep it short and sweet and just finish off with that. If you want to see other videos on all the other ridiculous stuff I learned from this book, and